6 months ago, Alex got the email he had been waiting 3 years for. Promotion approved, new title, and a salary that jumped from $38,000 a year to $53,000 a year. A 40% raise. He read the number 3 times. He called his mother. He went out for dinner that same night and ordered whatever he wanted without checking the price. For the first time in his adult life, he felt like the money thing was finally sorted. Last Tuesday, Alex opened his banking app at the end of the month and stared at a number that made no sense. $412. The same quiet panic he used to feel on his old salary. The same tight chest. The same question he has been asking himself for 3 years running. Like, where did it go? I am Vish, and welcome to Vish Invest. Today we are going to do a full forensic breakdown of exactly where Alex's 40% raise disappeared. Every single dollar. Because what happened to him is not a personal failure. It is a documented economic phenomenon with a name, a mechanism, and a fix. And according to a 2025 Goldman Sachs report, 40% of households earning over $500,000 a year still report living paycheck to paycheck. This is not about how much you earn. This is about what happens to every raise before you ever get a chance to keep it. The phenomenon is called lifestyle creep, and it is the single most invisible wealth destroyer in the modern financial world. Here is how it works, and more importantly, here is exactly how it worked on Alex. On his old salary of $38,000, Alex had a system. Not a great system, but a system. He lived in a one-bedroom apartment for $850 a month. He drove an 8-year-old car with no payment. He cooked at home 4 nights a week. He had a gym membership he barely used for $25 a month. His total monthly expenses were approximately $2,600. His take-home after tax on $38,000 was around $2,800. He was saving approximately $200 a month. Not impressive, but he was saving. Then the raise arrived. His new take-home after tax on $53,000 was approximately $3,500 a month. That is $700 more per month than before. $700 a month is $8,400 a year. Invested consistently at 8% annual returns over 10 years, that $700 a month becomes approximately $128,000. That is the number Alex was supposed to build. That is the number that vanished. Here is where it went, and this is the part that will feel uncomfortably familiar. The first thing Alex did the week after his promotion was move apartments. His old place felt too small for his new title. The new apartment was $1,100 a month, $250 more than before. He told himself he deserved it. That is $3,000 a year gone before he unpacked a single box. 3 weeks later, his car started making a noise. On his old salary, he would have fixed it. On his new salary, he traded it in. New car payment, $320 a month. That is $3,840 a year. He told himself it was an investment in reliability. That is $6,840 a year gone in the first month of his promotion. By month 2, the restaurant spending had changed. Not dramatically, just slightly. The lunch he used to pack was now bought at the place near the office. $12 instead of $3, 4 days a week. That is $36 a week, $144 a month, $1,728 a year. He told himself he had earned it. Spotify had been fine. But Apple Music had a better family plan, and his girlfriend wanted to share. $12 a month. Netflix was still there. But he added the ad-free tier. $6 more. A new streaming service launched with the show everyone was talking about. $15 a month. His gym membership was still $25, but a new premium gym opened near his apartment. $70 a month. He told himself it was better for his health. That is an additional $840 a year in subscriptions alone. By month 3, his wardrobe had been quietly upgraded. Not all at once. A jacket here. 2 shirts there. A pair of shoes that cost 3 times what he would have spent 6 months earlier. He stopped tracking because the amounts individually felt small. Research from the Bureau of Labor Statistics confirms that household spending increases across every category when income rises. Housing, transport, food, and discretionary expenses all move together as a single upward pressure the moment. Let us now add it up, because this is the moment the numbers stop being abstract. Additional rent, $250 per month. New car payment, $320 per month. Upgraded dining, lunch alone, $144 per month. Additional subscriptions, $58 per month. Premium gym, $45 more per month. Clothing and lifestyle upgrades averaged across 3 months, approximately $120 per month. Total new monthly spending above his previous lifestyle, $937 per month. His raise gave him $700 more per month after tax. He added $937 in new monthly spending. He is now spending $237 more every month than his raise actually gave him. By month 6, he has not just failed to save the raise. He has gone backwards. The banking app showing $412 is not a surprise. It is a mathematical inevitability. He earned more and spent more and ended up exactly where he started, except now with a car payment, a higher rent, and a lifestyle that requires $53,000 a year just to maintain zero savings. This is lifestyle creep, and it is not a discipline problem. A 2025 BambooHR study found that 50% of employees globally still struggle to make ends meet, despite receiving salary increases. Not because they are irresponsible, because the mechanism of lifestyle creep is automatic, invisible, and deeply tied to how the human brain processes new income. When money arrives, the brain does not ask how to deploy it strategically. It scans the environment, compares your lifestyle to the people around you, and adjusts spending upward to match your new perceived status. This process happens with or without your permission, and it happens fastest to the people who feel they finally deserve better after years of sacrifice. Here is what the data actually shows about raises in 2026. According to PayScale and World at Work research covering over 4,000 organizations globally, the average salary increase in 2025 was 3.7%. The average promotional raise, the kind Alex received, averages 8.7%, according to Mercer's 2025 survey. A 40% raise is genuinely exceptional, usually reserved for people who move significantly upward in seniority or change companies entirely. And yet, even with a 40% raise, within 6 months, Alex has less than before. Because lifestyle creep does not care about the size of the raise. It consumes whatever arrives. So, what does Alex actually do? And what should you do the next time your income increases? The answer is not to deny yourself every upgrade. That is not sustainable, and it is not the lesson. The answer is a rule. One specific rule that research shows is the only reliable defense against lifestyle creep. It is called the 50% rule, and it works like this. Every time your income increases, whether by a small merit raise or a large promotion, you split the additional after-tax income exactly in half. 50% goes to wealth building, investments, debt elimination, emergency fund. 50% goes to lifestyle, the better apartment, the nicer restaurant, the upgraded experience. Not zero lifestyle. 50% lifestyle, because the goal is not to pretend you did not earn more. The goal is to ensure the wealth you are building grows at the same rate as the life you are enjoying. If Alex had applied this rule, his $700 per month raise would have been split as follows. $350 per month invested automatically into a globally diversified index fund. $350 per month into lifestyle upgrades, the better apartment, a few nicer meals, one streaming service upgrade. Not all of the upgrades he made, some of them. The ones that actually added the most to his life, rather than all of them, by default. $350 per month invested at 8% annual returns over 10 years is $64,000. Not $128,000, but $64,000 built from a raise, from money he used to not have, while simultaneously enjoying a meaningfully upgraded lifestyle. That is the difference between a raise that changes your present and a raise that changes your future. Alex earned more. Alex deserved more. The problem was never the raise. The problem was that nobody gave him the rule before the raise arrived. Now you have the rule before your next one does. I am Vish. This is Vish Invest. If you have ever gotten a raise and wondered where it went, hit the like button. It helps more people find this. And subscribe to Vish Invest, because next week we are covering what Alex did in month 7 to reverse the damage and start building the wealth his raise was always supposed to create. I will see you there.